This is a Pokemon card, and over the next year, me and my brothers are going to try to make Pokemon cards our business. Okay, come here, but let me give you some background and some context. Let me formally welcome you to episode 1. My name's Kevin. You'll probably know me as Mondragon on this channel, but earlier this year, I risked everything. I dropped out of college during my spring semester right before graduation to work at a Pokemon card shop full-time. I was able to bring on my brother Snooze and my brother Snooki, and together we built an amazing community on stream. From literally not streaming at all to then 4 months later selling $250,000, which was absolutely crazy. We had all of this success, and then we found out that the owner of the company was telling lies behind our backs and wasn't being truthful about his business operations, and that's all the details we want to go in. But now we are left here with no job, no way to get product, but we can't just give up on our dream. And this account will be documenting all of our steps from stage 1 all the way through to building a successful card shop, and hopefully one day being able to run our own card shop, which is the dream. So we are going to build this from scratch, give you all of the numbers, the insights, our margins, business strategies, and so on. So if that's something you're interested in, if you love Pokemon and want to see where this goes, please consider subscribing. Now, in order to run a successful business, we need to have a brand and a logo. We had so many meetings, we literally talked off and on, came up with so many designs, we sketched, we looked up graphics, we tried to come up with color schemes, and ended up on this one, which we're actually super happy with. Just a little bit about the logo. The 3 Hydra heads, or the 3 dragons, is me, Mondragon, Snooki, and Snooze. And then the colors are the Pokeball colors. Of course, we're a Pokemon channel, Pokemon business, so red, white, black. But I really like this design. I feel like it's professional, but still fun. It has a lot of meaning behind it, and you can interchange the colors based on a Great Ball or a Master Ball, Pokeball, Ultra Ball, for all the different social medias that we're gonna try to do. Now that we have a business logo, let me tell you about our business model. Live streaming has been super successful over the last couple months, I guess 6 to 7 months, especially when Surging Sparks came out, but people have been doing that ever since the beginning of Pokemon, I feel like. So we're gonna try and continue to do that same thing. This is what we did at the shop that worked really well, and if we can replicate that again, I feel like we're gonna be in a good spot. Finding product is definitely the hard part, but our margins for our live stream is gonna be set up like this. We're gonna try to stay 10% below the market and 30% above on our margins. So whatever we buy the product for, we're gonna try to resell it for 30% above. But this is the part where it gets kind of tricky. Because of the platform fees for TikTok, it's usually 6 to 7%, which is where we'll be streaming, plus shipping fees like items and any returns and cancellations. So building that into our model allows us to take around 15% net profit and put everything back into the business to try to make this thing work. It's a struggle because we don't have jobs at this point, but we need to find a way to sustain ourselves while we grow this company. And if you have any more questions about that or our business model and want some ideas for your own, leave it in the comments and I'll answer those as quick as I possibly can, because I want to be open and help you out in your journey as well. But in order to stream, we need a place to stream, and building this place was a hassle.
It doesn't have nails in it. Freak!
Well, the first casualty, I just dropped my phone and it's cracked across the whole thing, but I wanted to show you this.
The year of the dragon.
How's the dragon sound? We're gonna design the coolest stream room you've ever seen in your entire life. In my brother's basement. Say hi, Snooze. This is where we're at so far. We messed that wall up, but we're not gonna tell anybody, right?
I won't tell if you won't.
After putting in the final screws and hammering the last board, we got the framing done.
We framed the room.
It looks pretty dang good, actually.
And it only took us literally less than a day and a half. Dude, we're so stoked, man. This is gonna look sick. Once we get the electrician in here, put in some plugs, and we get some lights and everything, then we can sheetrock it, and boom, we're pretty much done. We already pretty much got all the sheetrock. You can't see it, but there's a huge pile of sheetrock next to you over there.
This wasn't super hard to do. It took us about 3 to 4 days, but let me give you a tour. Now this is our desk setup. We have a key light right there. What we're probably gonna do is use this light to shine on the cards for the camera coming down. The nice part is that this desk raises, which is perfect for having our hands right here opening on camera. It's nice to stand and change every now and then. I mean, setting up this room took a lot of hard work, but we're glad that it's finally finished and that we can hopefully move on to our first stream next week. Please subscribe and help me on this journey. Anything that you can do helps, and stay tuned for our stream results.